Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Tonight's edition of WWE Raw featured a tornado tag team match between Thassos and the Vision's Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. With no DQs, the tag teams put on an incredible fight. Reed and Breaker had a clear size advantage over the USOs with Paul Heyman in their corner, making perfect game plans between matches. Towards the end, Bronson staked Jay and Jimmy Uso on each other before executing his signature tsunami splash from the top rope. However, before the Aussie star could climb the turnbuckle, Roman Reigns' music echoed through the arena, and an infuriated OTC came out with a steel chair in hand and attacked the heel star, who took him out at Clash in Paris 2025, taking advantage of Roman Reigns' attack. The USOs overpowered the Vision and captured a big win in the main event. The closing shot of Raw showed the OG Bloodline reuniting in this article. We will examine 3 reasons why the original Tribal Chief made his return. Point 3. His filming has finished. Roman Reigns was written off television at Clash in Paris 2025 after he defeated Bronson Reed clean in a singles match. The post-match attack resulted in the OTC being carried out on a stretcher. The attack angle was merely used to write Reigns off television so that he could start filming his role in the Street Fighter movie. His part was reportedly finished. As a result, WWE quickly brought the original Tribal Chief back on TV to restart the Bloodline saga. The Bloodline Arch was undoubtedly one of the best storylines WWE has created in recent years, and this will always be remembered as the Bloodline era. However, fans often complain about the abrupt ending of the Bloodline saga, with the OTC defeating Solo Sikoa for Eula Fala at Raw's debut on Netflix. Some fans have observed that upon his return, Reigns completely ignored Jimmy Uso and only met Jay, telling him that the main event Uso should ignore everyone. This suggests it's all about him, as if Roman is preparing the former champion to be the next Tribal Chief, which could create tensions within the family and mark the start of the Bloodline story arc. 1. Lack of star power in WWE. 1. Lack of star power in WWE. FAT, as if Roman is preparing. As if Romain is preparing. No I. We see what you see, my row I sees. We see, to excive. We see out, gabadi mide, by the pred bad, dot sad. Why see we see out, kabagit I dot, with ob. Got it's okay to see me so it'd sit to kinrad. The pika dots a piko I so soka it's as I diglites. Puka gikit I kai gwigwis I to stick a piki. Sometime. There has been backlash across social media about WWE's weak booking. Even ESPN, the new streaming partner, gave it a C grade for the WrestlePalooza plea, which shows their clear disappointment with the current product. Therefore, analyzing the situation and the lack of star power and storylines, Triple H-led creatives may have pulled the trigger and bought one of their biggest draws, who carried the company on his back through tough times. Roman Reigns. The OTC is also advertised for the Crown Jewel Premium Live event, which will take place next month. It will be interesting to see what plans the creative team may have in store for Reigns for the upcoming PLE. Roman Reigns' return to WWE Raw has shaken the wrestling world to its core. After months of absence, the Tribal Chief once again stood tall in front of the WWE Universe, leaving fans buzzing with excitement, speculation, and plenty of theories about what comes next. For years, Roman Reigns has been the central figure in WWE programming, and his presence has shaped entire storylines, factions, and championship pictures. His comeback was not just another appearance. It was a seismic shift in WWE storytelling, So why exactly did Roman Reigns return to Raw? While WWE hasn't officially given fans all the details, there are three major reasons that make the most sense: storyline, momentum, fan demand, and long-term business strategy. Let's break down each reason in detail. 1. To reignite. The Bloodline saw Roman Reigns' return isn't just about stepping back into the ring, it's about continuing the saga of one of the most compelling storylines WWE has produced in recent history, the Bloodline. For over 3 years, Roman has dominated as the Tribal Chief, with the USOs, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman at his side. Together, they controlled both SmackDown and Raw, tearing through the roster and establishing themselves as the most dominant faction in modern wrestling. But cracks began to show in the Bloodline when Jey Uso turned against Roman, followed by Jimmy's uncertain loyalties, and Solo Sikoa stepping out as a more independent force. These rifts left fans desperate for resolution. With Roman away, many wondered if the Bloodline was finished. However, his return to Raw proved that the story is far from over. Roman's comeback allows WWE to tie together lingering threads. Will he confront Jey and Jimmy for betraying him? Will he attempt to reassert dominance over Solo, who has been carving his own path? Or will he shock everyone by aligning with new allies? Whatever the outcome, Roman's presence ensures that the Bloodline saga continues with the intensity and drama fans expect. WWE knows the power of this storyline. It has drawn massive ratings, sold merchandise, and generated social media buzz like no other. Roman's return isn't just about competing. It's about bringing closure, or perhaps a brand new Chapter 2, the most talked about storyline of the last decade. 2. To boost ratings. And ticket sales sets no secret that Roman Reigns is a box office attraction. Whenever he appears, viewership spikes, ticket sales climb, and merchandise flies off the shelves. WWE understands the value of their biggest superstar, and bringing him back to Raw was a calculated move to drive business. 4 months. WWE Raw has been building momentum with exciting matches and fresh rivalries. But fans have always wondered, when will the Tribal Chief return? The anticipation itself created buzz, and the moment his entrance music hit, the crowd erupted. WWE thrives on these reactions, and few stars can generate them on Roman's level. From a business perspective, Roman's return couldn't have been timed better. WWE has major events coming up, including Survivor Series and the Royal Rumble, which set the stage for WrestleMania season. Having Roman involved increases mainstream attention, attracts casual fans, and ensures larger arenas are filled to capacity. His presence also strengthens WWE's television ratings during a competitive media environment, keeping Raw at the forefront of weekly sports entertainment. It's not just about the matches. Roman's aura, promos, and storytelling elevate the entire show. Fans tune in not just to see him wrestle, but to hear what he has to say, and to witness the ripple effects his return causes throughout the roster. In many ways, Roman is the needle mover WWE claims him to be, and bringing him back to Raw is proof that business and entertainment often go hand in hand. 3. To set the stage for WrestleMania season. Biggest reason Roman Reigns' return to Raw can be summed up in one word: WrestleMania. Every year, WWE carefully builds towards its biggest event, and Roman has been the centerpiece of WrestleMania for nearly a decade. Whether headlining against Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, or others, Roman's matches define the main event scene. With his return, the seeds are being planted for what could be another blockbuster showdown. Fans are already speculating, will Roman face Cody Rhodes in a WrestleMania rematch? Will The Rock finally return to challenge him for the title of Tribal Chief? Or will WWE throw a curveball and create a new challenger, such as Seth Rollins, Gunther, or even Solo Sikoa? Roman's return on Raw is the first step in building anticipation. WWE knows they need months of storytelling to craft a WrestleMania-level feud, and the road begins now. By re-establishing Roman on weekly programming, they can weave him into ongoing storylines, creating must-see television every Monday night. Moreover, Roman's return allows WWE to balance the roster, with Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes on Raw. Roman's presence adds star power and creates dream match possibilities. This ensures WrestleMania season will feel bigger, more unpredictable, and more exciting than ever. The emotional impact of Roman's return beyond business and storylines. Roman Reigns' return carried an emotional weight for fans. Many still remember his 2018 announcement about battling leukemia, followed by his triumphant comeback. Since then, Roman has been more than just a wrestler. He's been a symbol of resilience, strength, and determination. Every time he steps back into the ring, fans are reminded of his journey and the personal battles he has overcome. His return on Raw wasn't just a wrestling moment. It was a cultural one. Fans in attendance shed tears, chanted his name, and acknowledged their tribal chief. Online, his comeback trended worldwide, showing the deep connection he shares with the WWE Universe. Roman has transcended the role of just a performer. He's a figure fans rally behind. Whether they cheer or boo him, final thoughts, Roman Reigns returned to WWE. Raw was more than just a superstar stepping back into the spotlight. It was a game-changing moment that shifted the entire direction of the company. The three biggest reasons continuing the Bloodline saga, boosting WWE's business metrics, and setting the stage for WrestleMania season are all intertwined in WWE's long-term vision. But beyond the strategic reasons, Roman's comeback reminded fans why he's the face of WWE. His aura, presence, and storytelling ability make him irreplaceable. Every superstar wants to face him. Every fan wants to see him. And every storyline feels bigger when he's involved. Whether you cheer for him, boo him, or simply acknowledge him. One thing is undeniable. Roman Reigns' return to Raw has once again made WWE must-see television. The road to WrestleMania begins now, and with the tribal chief back on top, the entire wrestling world is watching.